are going to talk about how to catch a fish. And really, I mean, if you were to have a reliable lure in your fishing tackle that is just, well, just guaranteed to catch something. You know, when we go out fishing, we're out there for the experience and stuff like that, but you know what? We want to catch a fish. And when I started this channel, I named it Terrible at Fishing because I went out and I didn't catch any fish. A lot. So, and boy, did I do a lot of research. I wanted to catch a bass. I had never caught a bass. And it wasn't until, when was it? A year ago? I caught my first largemouth bass. And now I've caught so many. So I learned a lot. So Terrible at Fishing became not so terrible at fishing, but now the channel is named. So if indeed you're terrible at fishing, I mean, own it, have fun with it, but at the same time, hopefully I'll give you some advice that helps you catch more fish. So you look at this wall. You got big ones, you got little ones, you got this flashy ones, you got all sorts of ones up on this wall. And you really wonder what works and what doesn't. So today I'm going to tell you what will work when you go out fishing. So I'm going to turn the camera down and I'm going to show you what you should have in your tackle box all the time. Ready? The reveal. There it is. Those are spinners. And you know, when I was raised, this was the spinner. It's called a rooster tail. And it's made by Mepps. And you know, it's got a bumblebee thing on it. It's got a little feather on it, nice treble hook, and a spinner. And the rooster tail really is probably the most reliable lure you could have in your tackle box. It really is. And spinners are very, very reliable. You know, the nice thing about spinners is they're going to catch not only largemouth bass, but smallmouth bass and trout and different crappie, different panfish and perch and all sorts of things. I mean, literally, these spinners will get you just about anything you want. And there's something else called a Castmaster. These things. It's kind of like what we call a spoon. And what they do is they wiggle as you pull them in. And they flash and shiny, and so they act like a spinner. And these little things, or big, they come big, work very, very well. Also, small diving or jerk baits. Or, this is a bigger bait, and it's got two spinners on it, two different types of spinners on it, which is kind of neat, and a big hook. So typically you're going to match the hook to the mouth of the fish. So the bigger the hook, the bigger the mouth. So if you go with something like this, with a big hook, you're going to limit your fishing capabilities. So let's toss that aside. Because we want to catch fish. We want to catch any fish we want. And even largemouth bass, especially if they're kind of finicky, they like to bite little things. Little things. And if you want to start a feeding frenzy, a small bait is really the way to go. A spinning bait, I mean, this thing's been around forever. The rooster tail. Why? Why has the rooster tail been around for decades upon decades upon decades? It's because they work. You could use this in a lake, you could use it in a stream, you can use it in a river, you could use it anywhere you want. And a rooster tail will catch just about any fish that you want. So this is really the selection that you should have as a staple. Small jerk baits and diving baits and spinning baits and the cast masters. If you get these and use them, of course, I will guarantee that you will actually be catching fish. You just will. When you throw a spinner, you want to sort of pop it right at the very beginning and sort of steady retreat. Popping it will start the spinning action. And the spinning action will create flashing of light, but it also creates sound and motion within the water. And it also, see the bright yellow? It flashes the bright yellow. And so it sort of like strobes it. And that really gets their attention. So, I mean, it's pretty exciting why they do it. And if you are having trouble, let me show you something here. Okay, I want to show you something that, look at that. That is a big honking bait. It really is. Let me show you another one. This is a bigger bait. So, what have I done by using these big baits? One, I've limited the fish that I can catch. So I'm really shooting for a large mouth on these. But what if they're not biting these? Something's got to get them excited. Something's got to get them started to react to artificial baits in the water. So if this isn't working and this isn't working, and that's what I choose to start with, I go with that. This is what I go with. And once I start getting the fish biting, then I can step up my lures into something bigger. But you really need to get them to start biting. So this is, I mean, if I'm going for, let's say, a tournament fish, well, obviously, I need to get bigger fish. But if they're not biting it, I need to get them started. So I'll do something like this, or even a spinner or a cast master in order to get them to start. And then when I can get them to start, then I can graduate up to larger lures. So when you go out fishing, this is your strategy. Right there. If you just want to catch fish, this is what you want to get. If you want to catch big fish and they're not biting, start with this, or go to this, and then graduate up to a larger lure. But look at that. That right there is 1, 2, that is 3. That is the same size as 3 of these back to back. So you can understand that this will catch a big fish. Look at that hook. That hook is as big as that spinner. So this is what I will end with, but it's not necessarily what I will begin with. So just your little pointer today. If you want to catch fish, buy some spinners. MEPS is a great spinner to go to online, MEPPS, and they're fantastic. I think it's MEPPS, maybe MEPS, something like that. But they have great lures and also a really good informational area too. So on how to catch fish. So this is what I would recommend. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please just drop them below. I will answer them. Please like, subscribe, and share these videos with other individuals. We're at 221 subscribers. I would love to see us at 300 fairly soon and 1,000 by the end of the year. So thank you very much. And you guys keep your lines tight have fun no matter what. And if you want to catch fish, go small and work your way up big. Take care, everybody.